tutorials. And today also we are going to working with the form. The form is most important when we are working with the websites, and in HTML5 and in HTML 4.011 there is a various development in the form tags. We have included many things, that is uh, anything that is text box, radio button, checkbox button, and all this thing we have seen so far. So I have created a file, that is HTML file. The basic structure of HTML file we have seen so far. We have included a form tag. In that we have included action. Anything file name you can include here, that you have to open after clicking the submit button. And I have included a method as a post, that is you can include as a get or a post. So here is the basic HTML file I have created. And give a bg color as yellow. So this is our file. So go and create the file, the simple HTML file. And today we are going to work some important attributes of input tags in forms, and some extra tags that are necessary with the HTML form. So today we are going to work with some attributes of input tags. So first one is autocomplete. Autocomplete is used whenever you want to uh, enter something. You have entered something text, that is, if you have a first name in the form and you have entered first name ABC, and next time you visit the website and you click on the text box, it gives a suggestion that you have uh, you have a multiple values before entered within this document. So you can use the autocomplete as per your requirement. It takes two values, that is on and off. You will not get anything because I didn't show you the demo. So watch the demo and you will understand what is the working of autocomplete. So just go to the HTML file and include input type is equal to text for text box, and just include ID, anything you want, and just close that. Just go to the starting point and enter here as a sentence name or something. I'm just including here as input type is equal to something as submit, that is button I'm including, and name, sorry, value it as go. Okay, just close this out, and I'm just including here a br tag so it can go to the next line, and just save the file and go to the browser and press F1. So here we have enter name go. Now whenever you click here, that is, you get a suggestion box here. So default autocomplete is on whenever you are using HTML form, and if you want something as that after the input type text ID name, if you fill up as auto complete is equal to off, and just save the file, go to the file and save. And whenever you press F5 and go to the text box, it will not, after clicking, it will not give you a suggestion. Okay, so if you type something as autocomplete on, save the file, go to the browser, press F5, it will give you a suggestion. That is, whenever you type anything within the text box and search for this, and it will give you a multiple suggestions, that is 1 2 3. Okay, so this is a useful whenever you working with the forms. This is a autocomplete tag. Okay, so the next tag is autofocus. As the name suggests, that autofocus is used to focus to the any component within the document. So if we include something as input type text, and after that we include autofocus, it will gonna focus on that component. So whenever you are working in the form, if I'm refreshing the page, it is not auto focusing this component. So if you want something as whenever you open this form, the it should be auto focused to this text box. So you can include in your document something as I'm reviewing this. Okay, so auto focus. Just save the file and go to the browser, press. So here is the autofocus. Now whenever you refresh the page, you will see it will the cursor will be here only, that is autofocus is here. Okay, the next attribute you are going to see is a disable. Whenever you are working with the form, it is possible that you want something that the some component should be disabled, and after something happen, something condition become a true, you want something that uh, that the component should be enabled. So whenever you are working with the form, if you want something that one in text box should be disabled whenever working, so you can do like this, that is whenever you click on this you can type here, but whenever you use a disable command you cannot write anything within the text box, that is disabled. Save the file and go to the browser, press F5. So we cannot interact with this text box, you cannot type anything with the text box. This is the use of a disable. Okay, so you can use this as per your requirement. I'm just copying this and just pasting 3 times, and I'm including here auto complete is equal to on. I'm including here auto focus and disable. Okay, enter name, last name, college name. Save the file, save the file, go to the browser and press F5. So you have a autofocus at the last name, you have a autocomplete with the name, and in here we have a disable, that you cannot write anything within this tag. Okay, so this is useful whenever you are working with the form, that is autocomplete, autofocus and disable tag. So these are the 3 attributes you can use within a form. The next attribute is a read only. A read only attribute is same as a disable, but you can interact with the text within the document, but you cannot use something as I'm including here as, if I'm including here before the button as enter something as hobby, and I want something text box here, and I'm included value as clean. Okay, and I am cleaning this and read only. I'm just including grade only over here. So whenever you do like this, I'm changing this to hobby. So whenever you save the file, go to the browser, press F5, it will be your value as a plain. But whenever you try to deleting this by selecting the text, you cannot delete the text because it is only read only. You can only read, you cannot write, or you cannot interact with the text within the text box. So this is a useful command if you want something read only. Okay, so these are 3 commands you have. I have completed till read only. Now we can see a max length. Max length is only useful when you want something like the text name should be within 10 characters, the username should be between uh, 0 to 5 or something like that. You can include a max length. You just want to include that is max length is equal to anything value font. Okay, so whenever you include this in the form, let's say I'm including here as enter username, and I'm selecting this as a input type text. I'm giving id as anything you want, user, sorry, user, and I'm including here the attribute that is called as a max length. Okay, just include max length value anything you want. I'm including file. Save the file, go to the browser and press file. So whenever you include a max length, you cannot type uh, greater than 5. This is I'm including 1 character, 2 character, 3 character, 4 character, 5 character, and something like that. So I have made a mistake that is in the spelling, that is a max length. Okay, and just copy this and quickly just press it over here and save the file, go to the browser and press file. Sorry for that mistake, silly mistake. Okay, so whenever you type a character, it will not allow you to type anything after a 5 character. So if you're typing anything, it will not allow you after 5 characters. Okay, so this is how a working of a max length. And the next you have is called something as a placeholder. Placeholder is just useful to give a hint for the text box. This is most useful when you're working with the forms. So you just want to include a placeholder is equal to anything the message you want to display. So what is the useful of placeholder? Just see. I'm just including here as a in the description, and I'm including here as a text area, and calls is equal to 5 and rows is equal to 5. Okay, and I'm just including here closing a text area. Okay, save the file, go to the browser, press F5. So here we have a text area, that is enter description, and you can enter your description whatever you want as per your requirement. And whenever I'm including a text area, if I include here as a placeholder command, that is placeholder is equal to anything message you want, enter proper description. Okay, so I'm entering a placeholder is equal to enter proper description. I'm closing the text area. Just save the file, go to the browser, press F5. So here we have a text appearing, which is a hint for the text box. You can include here as well a placeholder as equal to enter name, placeholder as equal to enter last name, all the thing. So whenever you're typing, it will hide, that is it will go away, and whenever you have not typing anything, it will appear again. So this is a hint for a text box that can be used using a placeholder is equal to enter proper description. Okay, the next tag I am including is that label tag, and label tag is just useful when you are working with the something as, if you want something enter description, it should be not display like this. You want something as opening and closing, that is label closing of label, and you are including something as enter description and see the file, go to the browser, press F1. So there is the same use as far as you are entering directly or you are entering within the label. This is a same useful for a label tag. You can include as a label. The what is a for attribute for a label is that whenever you include anything, the ID, that is, this is I have included ID as a text area, and if I am giving something as ID is equal to text, and this ID should be display here as a text. So it is binding this label, that is enter description, to this text area. Okay, so whenever you include ID, that is desk or anything, you can bind this label with the text area using just include the ID of whatever you want to component to the for attribute of a label tag. So this is use of a label tag. The next attribute tag is the input type file. Input type file is useful whenever you want to something display as want to browse any file from you have to give action to browse any file from the document, then you can use this file. You want to user to choose any file from a document, then you can use this file. After clicking this, it will open the file upload box, and after selecting the file, it will get the all whatever the path in the document. You can click either in the text box or either in the browse. So this is useful command when you are working with the browse. You can type here attribute as a multiple if you want to just give a user to select a multiple file, that is you can select multiple files with the document. Now you can see I am going to selecting a multiple files, but it is not going me to select. But whenever you include a multiple tag and press F5 and browse any file, so you can select multiple files. Okay, so this is useful of the command multiple. The next attribute you have is that field set and legend. Field set is just useful to give a border to the form within the document. Okay, whenever you include field set, do not forget to include below the form tag and just close before the set before the form tag. So just save the file, go to the browser, save file. It will give a box appearing to the complete form. Okay, so this is useful command, that is a field set. Next command that you have is a legend. Legend is useful with the field set. You cannot use legend as a separate tag. So whenever you want something as you want here as in the this box, you want something it as a personal information to be displayed, that is you want here text as a fill personal information, so you can include a hint for that box that using legend tag. Now you go to the file and at the bottom of this you include a legend tag, close this, enter personal info and closing the legend tag and save the file, go to the browser and press F1. So here we have a personal enter personal info, and it is binding to the box you have selected, that is a field set and legend. So whenever you want to use a legend, use with the field set. You cannot use a legend without a field set tag. So this is how basic tags, some important attributes and tags of forms. Next tutorial we are going to watch something validation of form tag. in this tutorial is the big tutorial, and I have split this tutorial 3 times because I'm merging this tutorial, that is 3 videos I'm combining in the one tutorial. So if you have any doubt, you can visit my website for more information, or you can uh, give comment below over a video that I can help you for your any doubts. Okay, so thank you for watching, guys. If you have any doubts, you can leave a comment below to the video, subscribe my channel for extra information, or being connected with this HTML tutorial and other tutorials. So thank you for watching, guys. Welcome back to the next tutorial of HTML with the validation controls of HTML without using any JavaScript or anything. You can do validation with only single HTML tags. So thank you for watching, guys. Goodbye.